Thank you for tuning in to this review of Saga. Saga is an Image comic, and this is the first volume in the series. This was a book that was another Goodreads recommendation. Goodreads, so far you've been on a winning streak for recommending me graphic novels that I like. So what Saga is about? I do have to admit, when I first started reading Saga, I really didn't like it. And the only reason it kept me reading this book was because, like, after I had already picked these up, I just hadn't gotten to them yet, but I saw that Stephanie Spines and Tim, they talked about this comic book series, and she talked about how much she really enjoyed it. So I was like, well, maybe this series has some potential, so I'll keep on reading it. Well, anyways, the reason why I didn't like this when I first started reading it was I felt like what the author does is he drops you into the middle of a story, and you have no fucking clue what's going on. So we have these two characters. I'm gonna say, I'm not even, because I can't even explain it. It's like Romeo and Juliet, the space opera, because you have these two humanoids. I'm gonna call them humanoids, because at first I was like, is it like an interracial thing? But they're not really even humans. They're humanoid creatures from two different planets. One has horns, one has wings. And they're having this intergalactic space battle between their two cultures, and somehow these two have fallen in love in the past, and they have a baby. So that's what I'm saying. It's like you're just right there. You're in the middle of this. You don't even get really too much background about why there's an intergalactic war. I don't even know, I can't even tell you what these guys' names are. Like, I just read volume 1. And, yeah, I know that the baby's name is Hazel. That's all I really remember. But, yeah, I did, after a while, this book did grow on me. It is very bizarre, and I would say it is like if the movie Brazil had a love child with heavy metal, the magazine and the cartoon movies, and they had a love child, this would be this series. It's kind of bizarre, and by bizarre, I've got to show you some of the things that are in here. Like, they use, like, turtles, like giant turtles that they're fighting on, and, seahorse people, and, there's TV head people. These people, they have TVs for heads. Yeah, it's really bizarre. And they go by, like, their names are, like, Prince Robot number 4 or something. But they have, like, human bodies because they show them having sex. And, yes, that's another thing. This is a mature recommended series. I would not let a 12-year-old read this because it is graphic sexual content. So graphic that I'm not even going to show you, but they show, like, strap-ons. They show full-on penetration. I have never seen that in a graphic novel comic book before. Well, maybe in heavy metal, but those are, like, you know, you have to be 18 to buy them. But, yeah, it's really graphic. Because there's this one, they have bounty hunters, you know, like Star Wars. There's bounty hunters, and bizarre. It's weird. There's this weird, like, she's a bounty hunter, but she's like a spider lady. So it's just really, really weird stuff. If you're in, it's not Naked Lunch kind of weird stuff, but it's weird stuff. There's like ghosts, and like I said, there's this bordello that in outer space that this bounty hunter goes to, and this is tame compared to the other stuff they show. So, yeah, and they eventually fly away in a tree. Yes, I shit you not, a tree that is a rocket ship. So, and it's got narration, which I find out later is the baby. It's bizarre, but I did enjoy it. I'm going to start reading Volume 2. I know I have a couple of more of these coming yet from the library, so I think I'll finished reading this series. It's got me intrigued, safe to say. So, yeah, let me know, down below if you've read this series, what you thought of it, or, do you think it sounds intriguing to you? Would you read this based on some of the things I told you? Yeah. Till next time, guys. Later.